On this episode of Picker Road, we are in Whittier, California, just south of Los Angeles at King Richard Antiques. Now, we heard from you in a lot of comments that this is one of the best antique malls in Southern California. So we're here to check it out. And guess what? My best friend Tyler is here.
Oh, hi. Now today, after we're finished here, we're going to check out a local surprise place for lunch. It is a special treat, so stay with us for that one.
I understand it's super historical too.
Very much so.
Now, we love to make you guys feel like you're shopping right along with us. Let's go in and see what kind of treasures we can find. All you have to do is
Join the journey.
I'm Harleen, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the world finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road.
All right, I am super excited to check this out. This is King Richard's. It is supposed to be
crown.
huge inside here.
It is. Oh my goodness.
Look at this. It is decked out for the holidays.
It sure is.
All right, shall we go left, right, forward? What do we do?
I say we go right.
All right,
Look
then.
down there. Look at the aisle. That's aisle one. That's
Aisle
where you
one.
start.
Here we go. Look at all these.
Mailboxes, right?
Yeah. It's like an old stamps and money orders with Michael Jackson.
There we go. Oh, these silhouettes. Those are always pretty popular.
Mm-hmm.
They want $22.50 on that. And look at her. She's pretty fancy.
40. All right.
Behind us here, there's a special display for Tyler.
Oh,
I already found it.
Elvis.
that didn't take long.
This children is what we call VHS tapes.
Ooh.
We've got an 8-track. Oh, it's an 8-track box set.
That's cool.
Check that out.
You know what I'm always looking for when it comes to 8 tracks?
Mm-hmm.
There's a specific 8-track player that looks like a dynamite plunger. And if you want to advance the track, you plunge it down. I had one years ago.
Talk about plunging your way into sensational history here.
And then over here, looks like they've got some stereo cards and an old stereo viewer. Those are very cool.
Very cool.
And then look at this elephant here.
Ooh. He's in mid-roar.
Look at our new living room.
It's like a little diorama. It looks like it's all hand built, and it's German. It's a vignette, they're calling it. There's so many different pieces in here. Look at the head and torso on that doll.
Antique French half doll.
She's a boudoir doll,
Mm-hmm.
and she's really quite old. And look at this right here, a pair of signed art glass wine glasses. Very, very beautiful.
I like the Salvador Dali.
The Dali and the squash blossom necklace. So they're all over the place in this booth. And you've got some really nice bangle bracelets. And down here, look at these little miniature perfume bottles. They're saying that they date from the 1940s all the way up to the 90s.
Wow.
Look at that little one there. It almost looks like a little lamp,
Right?
you know? And these rings are really, they're very interesting. They're calling them gumball machine rings, large with gold. So obviously they're not really, but that's what they're calling them. Very pop art, don't you think?
Yes, indeed.
Very, very pop art.
Let's
I like
take a look
them.
further into this booth.
Yeah, let's keep going. I like this paperweight. It's got the, a jellyfish.
Uh-huh.
19 jellyfish paperweight. I do like that. Sometimes these glow. We can look and see. I'm going to pull out my handy dandy Picker Road flashlight. There it is. Turn it on. I'm going to see if that glows. I think it does.
I think that's got a glow to it.
Don't you?
Yeah.
That's kind of beautiful. Let me pick that up again. So, can you cup your other hand that you're not filming with behind it and see?
Yeah, I see that. Do you see that?
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
That's fantastic. Is that going to be our first purchase of the day?
Let me see. Let me just check the bottom. I can't see what the... Oh, yes.
Look at that clean bottom on
Look how
it.
clear, absolutely no chips. It's perfect condition. Well, our first purchase is going to be this beautiful paperweight. It does glow. The jellyfish does glow. And Gary, I got glow glass.
All right. Vroom,
Sweet.
vroom.
This looks like it's very vintage, this piece right here.
Uh-huh.
With the shoe.
USA,
It's
of course.
pottery. And this looks, I don't know what that is. It looks like it might be wood. Yeah, it's wood. It's not composite. That's $16.50. And it looks like it's oriental in nature, and he's holding a big fish.
Mm-hmm.
And this is painted. That's very pretty. Ooh, it looks like they had some felt on the bottom of that one. And that's only $10.50.
Really?
Yeah. The painting is not my favorite on that one. Here, this looks like Fenton, but it's too light, I think, for Fenton. Let's see. I don't see.
Fenton doesn't usually have a dirty ponto like that.
No, but the ruffle ridge on the top looks very Fenton to me. Okay, we have some really lovely cups and saucers down here. We have a Buddha. Look at this little piece. Oh, that's heavy.
$10.50 for that.
Yeah, it's a composite. I thought it was China or something like that, but it's actually a composite. Let's look here. Oh, look at her. Isn't she 1940s looking?
She is.
She's Webster wear.
Ah.
I guess you'd put a plant in there,
Yeah.
but it looks like a really small opening for a plant.
Very Eliza Doolittle.
Yes. All she wants is a bed somewhere far away from the cold night air.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
You have some little what look like miniature Toby mugs.
Mm-hmm.
And just
Looks
some,
like Churchill on the right there.
it is. I think it is absolutely Churchill.
59 or 39? I can't see.
It's $59.50. There you go. And let's see. That looks very Pennsylvania Dutch.
Uh-huh.
Where is it
Kentucky.
from? Oh, it's Kentucky.
Are those briars?
Probably. They say they are prancing horse. And you've got a mixture. This is definitely a new piece.
Mhm.
And this definitely looks vintage. Quarreling dogs come halting home. That sounds like a kind of an early Americana phrase. That's an interesting picture.
Now, I don't think that's by the filmmaker Billy Wilder, but it is signed Billy Wilder.
It is. But look at that piece. What story is that telling?
Yeah.
What story do you guys see? It's very ethereal.
Call me
And-
Ishmael.
Well, you know what it reminds me of? There's an old movie with Rex Harrison and Gene Tierney. Do you remember that movie?
I know it.
Yes, The Ghost and Mrs. Muir.
It's a classic.
And it was a ghost of a sea captain haunts a old house on the hills over the ocean. And it's quite a romantic love story. And a lot of people found it was a precursor for Somewhere in Time.
Mm-hmm.
But this picture tells a story, doesn't it?
Now they're asking, what is it, $2.99 for that?
Right.
That would be a statement piece.
It's interesting because it makes you think. What story do you guys come away with from that?
Leave it in the comments.
Lots of collectibles in here. Look at this piece right here, William.
Uh-huh.
That is a Tiffany. I know that. That's one of the Tiffany ceramic pieces, and I've actually sold that
Huh.
before. It's a dresser box, if you will, and they are selling it for $69.
Oh my.
So I sold it. I think I sold it for a lot less.
Huh.
Now I know if I ever find one out in the wild, they're kind of right on the money with that. And they have an assortment of Yadro. Oh, look at this. We literally are selling that exact Yadro on pickerroad.com right now.
Yes, indeed.
And certainly not for 190. Wow.
Go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out and get yourself a deal.
All right, so Tyler and I are going to take the wheel on this one. This looks like a really fun pop culture booth.
I heard what you did there. That's
Look at these old airplanes. Western, Ansett, Australia. Those are the kinds that you would buy for the kid to, play around with on the flight.
Northwest Airlines.
Yeah, that's really something.
The Coca-Cola trucks.
Ooh, I like up here. You see the Bullet Mustang, Steve McQueen?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite car chases in movie history, regarded by many as the best one ever filmed.
I, agree to disagree on that one. The Blues Brothers will always be number one for me.
Ooh, we're on a mission from Gad. Look at these Star Wars ones up here. I just bought a huge lot of Star Wars action figures from that same era.
Oh, wow. Yes, the ones from, Attack of the Clones era.
Mm-hmm.
They made so many of those, but to find them in good, pristine condition is actually kind of difficult.
It's getting harder and harder. Got a lot of pop culture in here. I don't see a Bluesmobile, do you?
No, I don't see any Monacos, sadly.
Now, you went to Joliet Prison this year.
I did. In August, I went up to the historic Joliet Prison. It is now a museum. It shut down as a prison about 20 years ago. And Dan Aykroyd and Jim Belushi, who is John Belushi's younger brother, actually came up there and they did an all-day blues festival right there in the yard where they filmed the movie. And so there were all these amazing blues artists there, like Curtis Salgado, all these kind of amazing artists. And I even had a chance encounter. I got to meet them after the show. So that was, they say don't meet your heroes, but they were good. They were really good.
That is so cool. Oh, you can never go wrong with Funko Pops, right?
No. It had my complete attention. Oh, look at this. We got Gilligan's Island down here. It, Sally. Oh my gosh, we got the Joker from the first Batman movie, the Penguin, Doc Holliday. It's a pretty good little corner of Funkos here.
I really like the Frankenstein one. That's cool.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if I think it glows in the dark.
I bet you it does. The Walgreens
Universal
exclusive.
Studios Monsters. I love it.
Look at this. All I Love Lucy. That's fun.
All 10% off. Check that out. Oh, the pleather purse up here.
It's so tasty, too.
Tastes just like candy. Oh, we got a 10 light set here. Now that's cool. For your Christmas tree.
That's very
That's
fun.
very cool.
Do you ever play the I Love Lucy board game?
William, I did not know they had a board game.
I had it when I was a kid, and it was like when it was on Nick at Night all the time, so I knew all the episodes. And part of the game is you would draw a card and you'd have to act out a scene on the card.
Oh my gosh.
So you'd have to do the Vitamita Vegemin speech.
So you can keep up your acting prowess.
Exactly.
I have found so many beautiful things I want to look at in this case. Okay. It's so gorgeous. I want to start with this little dog.
Look at
Oh,
that.
he's just gorgeous. Let's see. Oh, it's a
Spaniel,
spaniel.
right?
Yes, there we go. Oh, there's his mark. Oh, so pretty.
Look at that face.
So adorable. Oh my goodness. Look at the eyes.
I know.
How beautifully that's painted.
We had a black Cocker Spaniel that we named Muppet because it looked like something Jim Henson created.
She did.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful spaniel.
Yeah.
We're absolutely going to take her.
Her.
that was kind of rude. Yes, I'm really nervous though. I don't want that to roll into her. So we're going to put her there. Let's see. I saw so many things.
Thank you.
Yes.
And what else you see, Anna?
Look at this flower. Isn't that gorgeous?
That is. Look at the old backing on it.
I know. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love that. Oh, I think we're... Oh, it says it's Joan Rivers.
Is it?
I thought it was older than that.
Well, it could be early Joan Rivers.
It is. I thought it was 50s, though.
Does anybody in the chat know when Joan Rivers started? Let us know.
Yeah, really. Let me see. I saw so much. I do like this slide glass hand.
Oh, is the hand actually for sale?
Yes.
Those usually aren't.
I know. Absolutely. Can I get the slide glass hand?
This one, right? It's beautiful.
Yes. Isn't that pretty color?
Yeah, and it has a good weight to it too.
Nice. What else you see, Anna?
Take the hand, leave the rings. Let me see. I should finish on this side actually. Let's see what else we have down here. Look at all these treasures down here, Will.
Yeah.
Look at this little purse. It's very pretty. That is a newer piece, I believe. And that is 14. Just a little purse. Unfortunately, I don't think you get very much in there. The fairy lamp is 45. That's pretty, 26. So much to look at. I'm trying to look fast. Look at this leather-bound notebook. I think I want to just look at that for a moment.
Wow. That's only $15?
I know. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
It is. Look at that hook on the
Let's
opening.
open it up. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely going to take that piece. It is a newer piece made to look old, but it's so beautifully done that we have to take
It
it.
can't beat quality craftsmanship.
Absolutely. Let's put that between them. All right, let's see what else we have. I love that fairy lamp.
That one's $130.
$130. That's a little bit out of our price range. Ooh, Nolan Miller. He did a lot of jewelry in the 80s. I think he did a lot for like Dynasty and places like that.
Call me for a rematch if you're still standing.
I just wanted to see this little opal ring. Very, very pretty with those little opals in there.
Mm-hmm.
There was a piece, I'm trying to see where it is now, that I was trying to see. It was on the side, I was sure.
Now, we checked the screen here, and that does not glow.
Oh, yes, you did check that. Oh, look at these cloisonne beads.
Oh, wow. Are those all cloisonne?
I believe so.
And how much is that?
That is 38 cloisonne bead floral necklace. That is extremely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see the clasp on it. Oh, it's got
Oh, look at
a
that.
really pretty little clasp on it. Those beautiful cloisonne beads. I think we'll take it.
Absolutely.
It's very beautiful. I think after this you can put this one up there so you're not carrying it so heavy. I could swear there was a necklace I wanted to see over here. Now I'm just not seeing it. Maybe is that it? No, that's not it. Do you see the little salt and pepper skunks? Those are quite funny.
They're really funny.
And this is one of those little ring holders, white poodle ring holder. It's from the 1970s. Always cute. Always a cute little thing to have. I'll put that in here. Get the little ring holder. All right, maybe we'll
Shall we shift the glass over?
Let's shift it over gently. Thank you for your patience. I always try, before I call the kind people who are helping, I always try to line everything up in advance. Oh, look at the Fenton red mouse.
Is that Fenton? Wow.
That is. It's painted Fenton.
Oh, it's signed there.
Right there, signed. Very adorable. Adorable little Fenton mouse. What is this? Oh, that's a...
Oh, it's
okay.
all part of that one piece.
Right. It is Art Deco. I'm trying to see what is... It's like a little Art Deco...
It's a perfume stand.
Huh.
You see there's an atomizer on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that doesn't go with it, though.
Oh, I thought it does, because there's like a space for it there.
There's a space, but there might be something else that went in there.
Ah.
I love this, but this is check glass. It is $125 on that piece. These earrings are really, bracelet. There's so much to look at. I almost can't process it. I did see this little painted pin, the bird on there. Isn't that lovely?
It is.
So I want to get that. Now I was looking down here at all of these necklaces. They're so lovely. And that bracelet, look at that. That's quite something. And we have another Nolan Miller bird piece. Isn't that beautiful?
And how much is that one?
That
40.
one is 40. Let's see what else. Look at that pin there.
And again, as always, when we shop antique malls, I'm putting all the information for King Richard in the description, and I'm sure that they could ship something if you saw something that you were interested in. You could reach out to them.
Absolutely. And let's see what else we have down here. This is just a little candlestick, a purse. My goodness, so much to look at. Are these? Those are older.
Yeah.
And what? Oh, yes. Yes, please. Isn't that
It
gorgeous?
really is.
We'll grab that. And what is this one? Now, that is a composite. And look, that's not as old. So look at the difference.
Uh-huh.
You see the V shape?
Yep.
That's older. This is newer.
Yep.
We put that back. We're definitely going to get that. It's a great, great pin. And I think maybe that's it for this case. Can it be? Of course, I'd like to take it all, but I think we're going to go ahead and go with what we've chosen.
This place is so cool. Look at the old barn feel of it here.
It really does. The high ceilings. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. We haven't even begun to explore the main level, so let's keep going. That's a really pretty dish with the cupids holding it up.
Uh-huh. French antique bronze.
We really try to show you guys all sorts of places around the country and around the world. So please give us a subscribe. It's absolutely free, and it just keeps you on the journey with us. Look at that double perfume bottle. So you have an atomizer and probably a little wand in there. I like that one with the woman's face on it. That's really stunning. That's $45. They're probably right on the money with that piece.
Look at all the DeGrazias down there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, shall we keep looking?
Let's go.
All right, we are going down another row.
Another row, another chance to find treasures. Lots of perfume bottles I'm seeing.
Look at this.
That's pretty.
That is Lenox.
Is it really?
It's Lenox USA. That's vintage. I've never seen that design before.
It's really beautiful.
They are asking $14.99 on that. I'm thinking about
Are
that.
you thinking? Look, it looks like those flowers that you blow in
Yeah.
the wind.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just so pretty.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that pattern. I think I'm going to add this to my pile.
Isn't that what they say? If you find something you've never seen before and it's reasonably priced, you should go ahead and get it.
Why not?
Again, more perfume bottles. I like that one. Look at that. That's beautiful. How much is that one? That one is $30. I love the colors of the green and the sapphire blue.
I don't have a lot to say here because this is your department.
I know. And look at that little trinket box, little bird. Not as defined as I would like. We have a tapestry bag back there.
And we are here to view the tapestries.
The tapestry bag. And this is a vintage, I don't know, it's getting a little dark in here, but this is a vintage dresser box. Let me see if I can pull it out so that everybody can see it.
Here, man.
See the color? Oh, it's very worn off, unfortunately, but it's extremely Art Deco. Look at that. Very, very Art Deco looking. It's a vintage Deco vanity jar. I wish it wasn't so worn off from the top.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would absolutely be picking that up. We have some carnival glass down there. And this owl is quite fun.
He's a hoot. Is
He's
he
a-
missing a wing? Oh, no. The price tag is a wing.
Price tag. He's 29. They're saying he's vintage art glass.
Uh-huh. Look at that elephant there with the trunk up.
Where do you see that? Oh, yes, the brass. That's pretty.
Would you like to propose a toast?
That's a big glass.
Now, you've had these swans.
This is Fenton.
Oh, is that Fenton? Mm-hmm. You've had these swans before.
Cranes.
Cranes,
I
thank
believe
you.
they're cranes. I have. I've had similar ones to that. We've got some brass works, and up there we have some wood pieces.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah. So much good vintage. That's so 70s looking.
It is.
You know, that plaque.
What does it say there? Happiness is having you for a grandmother. Aw.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's a very sweet plaque. $14. That is so sweet. So vintage. It is hand signed by Roberta. Oh, that is very sweet.
And it's got texture to it.
It does. Very much so. That is sweet. What do you think?
I think that's very nice.
Yeah? Okay, let's pick it up. Look at the fondue piece down there.
Some people say fondant, but I say fondue.
You know what? When we were in Switzerland last year, the fondue was so amazing.
Oh, raclette.
It was just all very, very delicious. And I think fondue pots are making a comeback.
Did you see this? That's Fenton.
Ah, look at that. Pretty little Fenton ashtray. You have it?
Yep.
I was looking at this white vase back here.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that interesting?
It is. What does it say there?
It's white, gold, tall, skinny vase.
That's a very accurate description.
It is. Very much so. Almost reminiscent of a swung vase. And these butterflies. I mean, how 70s are those? They're butterflies on wood stand with metal leaves.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe they're jarret. Let's see what else we have. Such a vintage booth. I think I've seen those wood doves before.
Yes.
Very pretty hanging pieces.
Oh, look at this cat painting over here.
Aww. How sweet is that? All right, let's keep going. Oh, look over here at this booth. This is quite a fancy one, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Look at they have the word vintage spelled out with various wood letters.
Uh-huh. And then look here to the left.
What do you see?
With the mid-century feel.
Oh, I know. Oh, come on. Let's check this out.
Absolutely.
Look at her in there. Look at that gal there.
Right.
With that hat.
Oh, look at the Twiggy treasure box.
Oh, Twiggy is totally 60s.
Hey, you know what those glasses are?
What? No, what are they? Oh,
They're a hoot.
They're a hoot. They're owl glasses. And these up here.
They're so mod.
I know. Let's go in here.
Oh, look at the cat.
Where? Oh, look at that. Is that brass? Oh, it is.
Is it
oh,
heavy?
It's very heavy.
I'm curious. I gotta know. Let's
How
see.
much?
Yeah, shall I?
Okay, it's super heavy.
Oh, I'm getting my reps in. It's 125. That's very cool.
Look at the poster even. So vintage. And how vintage those owls are. This is definitely the place to come if you're looking for vintage pieces. And look at this mushroom tray. Isn't that fantastic?
That is.
A little bit of scratching right there. It is $40, sure, because even if it has a little bit of damage on it like that, the fact that it exists.
Now check this out. This
What
booth
do you
is
see?
called Moonchild Mod.
Oh, there we go. Oh, look at the butterfly purse. I think that's newer. It is $45. And all the paint on velvet.
Yeah,
Do you see that over there?
I do.
She's almost like the Keane paintings.
Right.
With big eyes.
The big eyes.
But that's not. Let's keep looking. More big plates with owls. Look at this trivet. They almost look like the Partridge Family.
I was about to say, I think I love it.
It is a 1970s bird flower candles tile hanging trivet. Very fun. Very fun piece.
Now look at this chip and dip here. They're saying it's getting
yeah.
harder and harder to find that metal piece.
Exactly. It is. Look at these bottles.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. Those are something else.
Oh, I like these up here. These are
What?
very 1976 bicentennial, you know?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. And the mushroom cups.
Mm-hmm.
How much are those? How do you find all this? $48 for the set. You know, finding all this is not easy at all. I really kudos to this seller because they're finding the real deal.
Yes, indeed.
Even a plastic trash basket, you know, they're finding the real stuff. The painted on, that's just wood.
Basket, right?
It's a basket. It's wood. It's a 1970s little town basket purse.
It says as is, so there must be something there.
The lock, you can
Ah,
see the lock is broken. That could probably be repaired
there's another
if you're
hand.
a collector. Yeah, there you go. This is lucite.
I like the one that you found earlier.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
Oh,
What do you see? Oh, we have these for sale. Look at these glasses. Now those look like Star Trek to me.
mhm.
Those are amazing.
Yes, indeed.
How much are those?
I don't see a price tag
I have
anywhere
to
on
go
them.
around to the front and see. I've had that piece. Oh my goodness. I had this piece in the Picker Road Boutique, 25. Yeah, I had that piece. I do want to go around and see those, but let's finish up here.
Hello,
Really
Master.
nice. Yeah, I know. I would. You know what? I would really love to find some Batosi
Oh,
here.
of course.
Wouldn't that be fun? Look at this dish. This is beautiful. A vintage pedestal candy dish. Isn't that beautiful?
It is. I love the
Look
color
at the
on that.
colors on the. That is absolutely good. Look at the green in there.
Right. The way it blends into the blue.
I love that. I think I might pick this up.
That's a great one.
It's gorgeous.
What price do they have on that?
They have 15 on it.
Very reasonable.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Let's get that. Into Gary's basket.
Now, this is, of course, our second basket. The other one's already up front.
How many can we fill? Shall we see?
Yeah, I'm
I
looking
wanted
here
to
for the
see.
price tag.
I've never seen those before.
There it is. 189 for
89.
the 4 of them.
You know what? I'm not surprised. I can pick them. Absolutely. Look at these daisy plastic trivets. $20. Lucite, rather. Excuse me, not plastic. Lucite. And they're Niagara seashell from Niagara Falls, Canada.
That's cool.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's keep going.
You could never go wrong with Marilyn.
She pops up in everything, doesn't she? What is this piece down here? It's 115. It is hand signed. It is a canvas. Interesting piece. Looks very Italian, doesn't it?
Molto bene.
And this is New Orleans, I'm sure. Looks very New Orleans. Oh, look at, what is this?
Oh, is that a repop or an original?
I don't know.
Let's see. What does it say?
The Magic of
A
Oz
1919 edition.
for 115.
You know, a lot of people don't know that there are dozens of books in the Wizard of Oz series.
Oh my goodness.
There's Ozma of Oz, there's the Wizard of Oz, there's the Magic of Oz, there's many, many of them.
And there's even more there.
Yeah. Look at that dog there. How much is that?
And he's kind of fun. He's made in Japan. Oh, he's got a boo-boo.
Aww.
He is $15, but see how the painting, that dog we got earlier was
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Right.
The painting was perfect on it. I will look at this little white one though. That is cute. Homeco, Maltese. This is interesting. Do you see what it is? It's a half bird cage to put against a wall.
We're downsizing.
It's a half-domed bird cage in metal, and it is $49.95.
I would take a second and look at this painting up here. Do
Where?
you see this on the corner there? That is the SS Avalon, which was the steamship that would take people to Catalina Island and back in the 1920s and 30s. I'm very familiar with it because I've studied steamships in that era. I think that is so cool with the Wrigley Theater there, the Wrigley Casino, I believe is what it's called.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
And I heard a little bird say that we might be going to Catalina in the near future.
Ooh.
Oh, stay
wait.
tuned. Stay tuned. You better subscribe.
What else we see in?
This vase here caught my attention. It's brass and porcelain ceramic. They're saying it is a burgundy vase, brass, collar Asian design. A very nice piece, isn't it?
It is.
I kind of
Well done.
like that. I kind of like that piece. It's kind of beautiful. I think maybe we'll pick this up.
Excellent.
I like the shape. I like the form. And if you have an Asian decor, this would be a beautiful addition.
Very
And
nice.
this vase, that's solid brass. Just a pleated brass vase from India. Oh, look at those birds. Aren't those paint by numbers?
It looks like they might be. It says hand-painted watercolor over foil.
Over foil. That's interesting. Never heard that one before. Over foil. Oh, look at this cow creamer. We actually have a cow creamer right now on pickerroad.com. It's a Pioneer Woman.
Ah. Hello. Would you like a cup of tea? Meow.
Meow, meow. Very funny. Very funny.
Oh, and then there's this beautiful horsehair pottery up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's got a giant chip. Do you see that?
Oh, that's why it's as is.
Oh, that's too bad. What do you think that football is?
Let's see. So it says it is a vintage. It's signed by the football commissioner, Pete Rozelle. Huh.
Interesting. Oh, look at this bird dish. Oh, isn't that pretty? Is that a new piece? It is a feeder, ceramic bath. But I'm looking at the bottom, and I think that's very new. A modern piece. Look at these dishes. The suits.
That's good for poker night.
It is. How much are those? See if we got a price. Okay.
Last one.
Last one. Yes.
Really? The set is only $20?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I think they've got a little bit of wear on them, but they are fun. I think our treasure out of this booth is this beautiful Asian vase.
All right. All right, Tyler, we got vinyls. I think we should take over for a little bit.
I'm here. All right, let's go here. Oh, wow, the king is gone.
Is that signed?
If I'm not mistaken, this is, signed by Ronnie McDowell. So this is an album. Okay, so it was made after Elvis Presley passed away. The king is gone.
Wow. Now look at some of his songs there. Only the Lonely, Heartbreak Hotel. Only the Lonely is Roy Orbison.
Mm-hmm. Through Georgia in the Rain. What a way to go. Yeah. And it's $15.
Are you thinking about that for your Elvis collection?
I might. I really might. Yeah, I'll put that aside.
Now I have this one right here in my collection.
Mm-hmm. This is his last recorded concert.
Yeah.
Professionally recorded concert in June.
It's the one where he does Unchained Melody.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Let's be two for $3.97.
Don't you love it?
A tribute to Wally Fowler sings a tribute to Elvis, featuring J.D. Sumner and the Stamps Quartet.
Wow. They must have all been so lost after he passed, you know.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. His gospel album, absolutely.
This is all Elvis.
Welcome to my world.
Oh my goodness. Now they play that song when you're driving up to Graceland, don't
That's
they?
right, in the bus. That's
Yeah.
right. That's the song, and I think if I'm not mistaken, John Stamos still narrates it.
Wow.
He narrates the tour, which I think is very cool.
Now you've been there many, many times.
I have.
I still have not been there. I cannot wait. I'm very much hoping that I get there this coming year, and I'm sure you're going to be with me when we do.
Well, I have a 35th birthday coming up, so hint, hint. Oh my goodness.
This is what I could spend hours going through the vinyls.
It's going to take you about an hour with these.
The
Oh
Beach
my
Boys.
goodness. Beach Boys in concert. Okay. Oh, it's a double.
That's a thick one. Good Vibration, Surfing USA. Oh,
Plus 10 more.
that's great.
It was a full-on concert.
I love live albums.
Oh, I do too. I think my favorite is probably, besides Elvis Aloha from Hawaii, is probably the ABBA live album.
Live at Wembley.
At Wembley.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Was that 79, I think?
I think so.
Yeah.
That was when they were at their kind of the top of their game.
You and I listened to that from front to back on a road trip a couple years ago. That was so much fun.
I remember that. We were going to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Hawaii calling, William.
Hint, hint.
I mean, it's always calling, but that's more exotic sounds of Arthur Lyman. Okay.
Do you know one of the vinyls that I'm always on the lookout for? And this is just purely because it's such a funny cover. But my brother and I saw it once in a pizza parlor in Vegas, and I've been looking for a copy of it ever since. The head of the Boston Philharmonic was a gentleman named Fiedler. And in the 1970s, he put out an album of the Boston Philharmonic doing classical covers of disco. And the album is called Saturday Night Fiedler, and it's him in the full Travolta pose. And I saw it in this pizza parlor in Vegas, and I've never seen it ever since. So
Oh my goodness.
always on the lookout for that. Just because I want to own something so funny.
Of course. Oh my goodness. This is just this booth has got every possible. It's like I've seen classical, I've seen rock, I've seen blues,
A lot
live,
of Aerosmith.
Leon Russell.
Mm.
Who came first?
Pete Townsend.
Pete came first. That's what happened.
All right, shall we keep on looking?
Let's keep on looking.
So I love that because they've got this listed as a harp. I believe this is actually a zither.
Yes, I think you're right.
So a zither is a specific type of instrument that lays flat, unlike a harp, and then you play it with like finger pluckers. What's really cool about zithers is one of my favorite movies of all time is completely scored by zither, and that's The Third Man, which is set in Vienna, Austria, where I was just a few days ago.
Oh my goodness.
And when we were walking through the Vienna Christmas markets, I was talking about, like, we should have zither music playing right now.
And all the locals are saying, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. There's actually a Third Man museum there, but it's only open like 2 days a week, and we weren't there for the days they were open.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what to say about this. The Elvis Presley Love Me Tender hair and body care products line. The legend lives.
So good, he signed it 3 times.
Wow. Now, what's really cool in this booth, aside from the original Harrison Ford Fugitive poster, is check this out up here. So that mirror, if I'm not mistaken, is actually a gift that would have been given to somebody who worked at the studio after their retirement.
Yep.
My great uncle, who was the doorman, he was the gate man there,
Right.
where he met Elvis
Elvis.
and Priscilla. We've talked to Priscilla about that. He had one about half that size when he retired.
Okay, so I'm going to get into this incredible case here and see what we can find. And let me just see what this Dalmatian, so sweet,
You only need 100 more of them.
small Dalmatian dog. So I think we want to take the dog. And then I wanted to see this, 55 on that, paperweight. And then I think I've had these cats before. They're 30. The Lennox Playful Cats. Remember those, Will?
Oh, those are Lennox.
I
Okay.
have had those before.
Is that zebra a swack?
It looks like it.
I think just like just like those dogs we have.
And that's 20 on that.
Uh-huh.
And I just wanted to see this little vase down here. Isn't that beautiful glass?
That is.
So that is, my goodness, 45 on that piece.
Well, as so frequently happens when we're in these amazing antique malls, we're going to split this into a two-parter because there is so much more to see. We haven't even gone downstairs or upstairs. So come back for part 2. But for now, let's recap everything we found in part 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you always know when an episode premieres. Also, please check out pickerroad.com, where you can purchase many of the fun items we've found on our adventures. And don't forget, you can now support my father Gary on his quest to get a muscle car using nothing but glowy glass. Lastly, please leave a comment. We read all of them and we love interacting with you because we always want you to join the journey.